Hey y'all, I'm JamesWright, and welcome back to Wizards News. Today we want to talk about formidable Death Eaters. Wait, no, not formidable Pixies? Oh, Death Eaters. You finally did it! You made it through all 10 formidable Pixies. You completed the werewolves while the moon was high, and now you have to get formidable Death Eaters? Oh, I thought we were through all this formidable thing. Okay, well, let's figure out where do we need to get these things. Now, if you haven't figured out where to get formidable Pixies, I have several videos on that, and I'll leave a link to those down below. But basically, you're going to want to do wizarding challenges, and if you are a professor, then you have usually about a 1 in 5 if you do a level 4 runes chamber with a level 1 rune stone. If you're not a professor, then you're going to have a really hard time, particularly if you're an auror. I've heard of some people who have done well over 100 challenges and have only been able to find 2 or 3 pixies. The best way to do it then is to team up with other people, particularly professors, because there's a higher chance that pixies will come from professors. And so when you're all in the room, then you who still need them can go and pick those and defeat the formidable pixies. But for formidable Death Eaters, the game has switched around a little bit. Now the professors, which were all like happy because they ran right through it without any problem, are like, formidable Death Eaters? I've never seen a formidable Death Eater. What's a formidable Death Eater? And the tables are completely turned, and the aurors are like, yay, okay, this is awesome, because they can march right through it and they can get them absolutely no problem. And the Magizoologists are all like, oh, we don't get anything. So again, the stats are all right about the same. If you're an auror, then you're probably going to want to do about chamber level 4 with a level 1 runestone. That gives you your best chance. If you're not an auror, then you're probably going to want to do a chamber 2 or 3, as that will probably give you a better chance because they are more difficult if you're not an auror, therefore they show up earlier with a lower level chamber. However, it is still the best if you can find someone else to go and play with, particularly if you can find an auror to play with, then they have the better chance of calling a formidable Death Eater, and then you can take on that formidable Death Eater and get the ranking, because whoever defeats them is the one who then gets the bonus and gets towards their SOS task assignment. Now, some people out there with formidable pixies were swearing by the fact that you need to hunt for them at night in the challenges, and I haven't seen that, and I've heard a lot of people saying, yes, that is the way, and a lot of people saying, no, it really doesn't make any difference what time of day you go into the challenges. But if you are having problems with it, it might be worth a chance. Go and try out the challenges at night because, well, pixies do show up at night in the wild. Why not in challenges too? I haven't seen the difference, but some other people out there might. Then with Death Eaters, I haven't heard anyone saying any difference in time. So if you're looking for a Death Eater, right now, it doesn't matter what time you go. Who knows, study may come out in the future to say one is better than the other, or maybe there's some weather diagnostic to it, because just out at Comic-Con, they just mentioned that there are weather-related items, and there may be more of that in the future, so we'll be interested to see how that goes. So all that being said, it's going to be the same grind over again. It is a difficult challenge, but one of the nice things about it is that one of the steps in this particular assignment is you have to complete challenges with 3 other friends 3 times. And so that means you're going to have to do it with other people, and so if you can find aurors to do it with, then great, that may give you a better chance and easier time of finding the formidable Death Eaters. I also haven't heard a definitive task on how to complete that 3 friends in 3 challenges. Does that mean you have to do it with 3 different friends in 3 different challenges, or can you have all 3 friends doing 3 challenges all together, or do you have to have 3 friends doing 1 challenge and 3 friends doing another challenge? I haven't quite heard that, but from what I understand, it is you have to have 3 different friends in at least 3 different challenges. So you have to have 3 different friends, and then if they do 3 challenges with you, you're great. Or if you have 1 friend doing 1 challenge and a different friend doing another challenge and then another different friend doing another challenge, then that also counts. So you're going to have a little bit of fun for this and actually try and find other players in the area. And I've had a lot of people saying, I can't find anyone around here that hasn't played. Well, that means you probably haven't looked quite hard enough. And we do have a community day coming up, and that is a great time. Go out to the local spot and see who's looking down their phone and saying, hey, Wizards Unite or Pokemon Go. And you might be surprised who you run into. Also, there are a lot of Discord and Facebook groups. Type in Facebook your city and then Wizards Unite and see if one comes up with that, as well as going on to the Wizards Unite world. They have a map of all the Discord groups around the world. And then if you want even more than that, you can go onto the WooTuber Discord group, which there's a link to that down below. And there is a listing on there of a whole bunch of other local groups. So find a local group and get other people to play with you. And then one other quick tip thrown in there for free. I've had a lot of people ask me, how do you know if they are a formidable foe? How are they a formidable pixie or formidable Death Eater? And you'll see underneath their icon there are stars. 1 star means they're common. 2 stars means they're formidable. 3 stars means they're imposing, and so on. So that is their rank. If it has 2 stars, then they are formidable. So you are looking for a pixie or a Death Eater with 2 stars. Makes them formidable. So that's it for the content today, but I do want to also talk about some news. So if you're watching this as an older video, then you might want to disregard this because we have things coming up here with the FanFest. This is the live event that will be happening down in Indianapolis on August 30th through September 1st, and you can now go into your app and enter the drawing for the chance to purchase tickets. And so this is really exciting. I'm looking forward to being there, and I'm going to be giving away all of the chocolate frog cards, the extra ones that I get. I'll be handing those out, and each one of them has the date at which I drew them, so you can look for them on there. So that way you can actually go back and look at the video where you got your chocolate card from. On top of that, they also announced that there will be dragons at the FanFest. And so this is really exciting. There will be dragons coming out. And it sounds like these will be foundables that you can only get at the FanFest. And so just like with Pokemon Go, they have things that you can only catch at the Pokemon Go Fest, but then after they've been out for a little while, then they get rolled out to everyone else. So if you're not there at FanFest, don't worry. It's just probably going to be another week or two until they actually roll out for the rest of the people. It's just for those who, number 1, are lucky drawn, and number 2, pay the money to get into the event. Then they have the first dibs at trying to find them. It also sounds like there will be a bunch of other things and some really cool features, so I am looking forward to FanFest, and I'm hoping to see you there. So that's about it for today. Lots of things going on. If you like this video, please let me know down below. Also, if there's a particular topic you'd like me to do a video on, please let me know that as well, and I'll probably be putting that in the list to come out here soon. If you did enjoy the video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell, and do all those fun things. Those really do help out the channel, and thank you for that. It really means a lot to me. So that's about it for now. And until next time, have a magical day. What is this? It is a chocolate frog. Let us open it and see what is inside. This fantastic thing is another Helga Hufflepuff. Okay. Got a few of her, but if you want to win this, come see me at FanFest, and I'll be giving them away.